Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for WestWorld Season 2, Episode number 2.
Yes, and before we get to Episode 2, RJ and I just watched a recap video 2, making sure we didn't miss anything from Episode 1.
Because it's a whole bunch.
So two things that we did miss is that Stubbs came back after he was supposedly taken by the Indians, so immediately...
Is he a robot?
Yeah, because now,
has he been converted?
Are they cloning people, potentially? Because that could be a thing. And then also, we didn't know who they were trying to show us in the water, but now we do, that it's potentially Flood. I can't think of his first name, but Dolores' boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's supposedly the one that we were supposed to recognize in the water. So those two things we did not catch on to, but that's why I like the recap videos for WestWorld. I'll put a link. We'll put a link in the description below too for the recap videos we like to watch. I think they're great, especially for like heavy shows that like there's a lot of focus and information needed.
Yeah, especially all the stuff that we missed.
Yeah, and like it's great too because they don't spoil anything upcoming. It just provides you the context of what you should have known in that one episode.
Yeah.
So before we get to it though, I want to feature one comment from Lisith Bandera, patron on episode 1, who said, "Love the reaction, guys. I'm really excited for you guys to catch up because season 3 is litty." He didn't say litty. He had 3 fire flames. I said litty.
Oh, so litty.
Yes, super lit,
Yeah.
super fire. And in season 2, you have to concentrate really hard to make sense of all the timelines and different storylines.
Oh,
exactly.
Boy.
That's why we need added support. So
Here
feel free to add your guys' comments because it helps us navigate the show too. So definitely welcome comments and support. Can't wait for the next episode. It will reveal a lot.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Looking forward to it. And without further ado, let's get to episode 2 right now.
Hey, that's
a
host
girl.
right there. Are they testing them out right now?
Well, they just said they were going to use Dolores, but they decided not to, so they're like,
use the other girl. Yeah.
Forgive the interruption, but I believe that we have an appointment.
So let's hope you're not here to sell me some fucking fool's gold.
Let me get a load of me. Wait, you telling me I was talking to you the whole time when we had sex all that and I didn't even know you was a robot? Take all my money. Take it all.
Logan, this is a private demonstration. And it's already begun.
You mean one of these people is...
Talk to them. See if you can pick them out.
Huh. Wow.
It's her.
Hey.
That's a good demonstration.
That's a great demonstration. That was
See
really
if you can pick them out.
Delicious.
Cause now you're already stupid thinking. You won't even think it's me.
right. Which is the smartest plan ever.
Yeah.
Hang on.
She's standing like...
No. No way.
No way. Get the fuck out of here. Right, she's standing like a
They
robot.
made her stand up so he would recognize her. Because, like, she was fine before.
I'm about to say.
On. There is simply no fucking way.
Yeah.
You have quite the eye, my friend.
How in the hell? I mean, look,
Hey, the other guy
I was-
from...
The whole entire room was it. They're all, it wasn't just one. They tricked him. They're all.
Wow.
Welcome to WestWorld.
So she's probably not even one. They're all one, babe.
And he won too. The guy you say you knew.
It's so reminiscent of like 13th Floor when they realize they're not, real. Remember the virtual reality one?
I remember that movie.
I love that movie so much.
Get them ants,
Get
man.
them off your face.
Bite his ass.
Yeah, we should talk this through.
Oh, they put him on top of the ant.
Yeah, man. Damn.
That is
We're gonna
horrible.
watch the show.
Hey, I would never stop itching. Even when you get me down.
Lord.
I think I would lose my
I
mind.
would dream about ants.
I would think I would literally lose my
Yeah.
mind. I'd be screaming my head off.
Ants in my ears.
Orientation, though.
I have to apologize, gentlemen.
I don't have time for the preliminaries.
He been shitting around the island the whole time, baby. We've been coming there 25 years.
This is the only place in the world where you get to see people for who they really are. And if you don't see the business in that, then you're not the businessman that I thought you were.
Is that the dad from
You're that
Ozark?
cheeky little cunt, aren't you?
What
Their
dad?
husband?
No. I mean, I
In the
don't
poppy
know.
seeds?
Mine
Something
alive.
like that?
Talk to me like that. Not anymore.
I suppose you'll have no choice but to let us pass. Freely.
I want to see if she can control Dolores too.
Yeah, she just did. And him. Some of y'all better calm the fuck down.
You think she used her control thing, or
Hell yeah.
Dolores didn't just let her go by?
I don't think she can control. I mean, I know she can control the horse. That's why I just thought this was about to be strange right here. This is alright. This is no match.
I was told I may not have to.
Well, things are progressing, but we all need a little patience.
Yeah, well, some of us can afford to have more patience than others.
Oh, he probably got the
Keep
cancer.
playing, girlie. Anything but fucking sugar.
I guess times have changed.
Indeed they have. Santa Maria is restored. The sins of the invaders cleansed in their own blood. The revolution is won.
The story they gave you has played itself out, but your revolution's just beginning. There's a place out west we're heading. If we reach it, I'll show you a treasure beyond your wildest dreams.
This world and its treasures. For my whole life, I have imagined this moment. Victory. This struggle. How long have I been fighting? This game was meant for you, William. But you must play it alone.
She was dead.
They're all gonna kill each other. Oh, babe!
Wow.
That's Ford showing up, babe.
Well, Ford wasn't effing around.
I'll see you in the valley beyond, William.
This game is meant for you, but you got to play it alone.
Well, Ford pretty much thought of everything.
Fuck you, Robert.
Right.
Everybody wants a little bit of what I found here. And I can't wait to use you and every one of your kind to help give it to them. Have you ever seen anything so full of splendor?
She learned that from him.
If he wants to get to glory, he's going to have to listen to me.
Glory? Valley beyond? Feels like everyone's got a different name for it. They're all bound for the same destination.
Doesn't matter what you call it, I know we're going to find that. An old friend was foolish enough to show me long ago. And it's not a place. happening.
What is it? What was it? What did she see? I just saw like construction. What was it?
Oh, like a damn that church town down there.
No, wait. William took her to see just a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah, it looked like they were just building the West. All right, that was episode 2 of WestWorld, and man, that, again, it's deep.
Yes.
Deep.
So I think
to
one of
unpack.
my highlights of the episode is when they go to the flashback of how the concept of Westworld was first introduced to Logan and their company to get them to invest in it.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastically executed with having the entire room. And I keep questioning if even the hosts that we already saw, whether they are or not, because I'm like, are they copies of people that maybe they weren't originally hosts? But I thought it was great the fact that she paused the entire room and they all were. I thought it was just fantastic. And I was like, if you were an investor and you're used to, because he was talking about VR, like virtual realities, and she's like, boy, you don't even know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
I thought that was just so greatly executed as far as like the reveal of that for him. I felt even Logan's acting, the actor that plays him, like did so well in that scene because he was like shocked. So I thought that was really good. I also liked seeing more of Dolores's, and I like how they told us in the first episode, or they end it towards the end of the first episode, that she's talking about how much she remembers everything, and now we got to see all these glimpses of different memories that she's remembering that took place way back with William too. So like he was utilizing her over and over and over again as like a trophy to.
She's been around for a hot minute.
And she's definitely been involved in the real world, so to speak, so she's very familiar with what's out there.
And now she remembers all of these past lives.
Right. And it's interesting that the entire crew are all trying, except for Maeve. Maeve's obviously trying to find her daughter, so I'm wondering how that's going to...
on some other shit.
Where that's going to kind of pivot, or how that's going to come back to all of this, too. But for now, Maeve's on an entirely different mission in comparison to everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, she really ain't got to worry about shit. She can control all of them. So
I know, but
she ain't worried about them right now.
But I just mean as far as this season goes, I don't know how they're going to bring her back to what's going on now, because they're definitely all headed in the same direction. They're all trying to go, and I thought it was super interesting that it was William's idea to come up with the concept as far as like creating the park in order to track people's behaviors, to use that as potential ammunition, blackmail and things. I thought that was fantastic. That being a reveal. And then now that's kind of like where they're heading to whatever he created, and the weapons obviously has to be something about the blackmail and all the data that's there that they've collected and how that can be used against the real world, because obviously powerful people have been there, so if you have all this information you potentially blackmail the entire world. So how is that going to play out? I don't know. I don't know how that'll play out either, but I think, well, maybe part is super interesting, but she gonna come back and be a force to be reckoned with when she comes back. But this main story right here, I mean, they're both, the Man in Black and Dolores is headed to whatever that freaking mountain was, and maybe that is the place where all the data is stored. Yeah, I'm wondering if that was when they were building the lab. Like the lab where
the
we
lab
just saw
that's right now downstairs.
We saw Bernard where they were swiping the DNA and stuff.
That's got to be exactly where it's at. Yeah.
So like.
And of course Williams got to know more stuff that's down there, because we obviously know he got a whole bunch of hiding places in this whole park, and he knows the all the ins and outs about it, because he built it and he was there too. So if he get to that underground place, maybe he got some kind of self-destruct mechanism after he do what he got to do, and then get up out of there.
Yeah, because I thought it was interesting too with him being like, I've been judged already, so maybe he was about to be put in jail or something, so then he was like, I'm doing my last hurrah, I'm coming back here, and that's why he was here. And now, I don't know, we'll see. But I will also have to say, I absolutely freaking loved the part with when William went to try to recruit the other squad, and Ford, and the guy responds like, William, this game is for you, but you have to play it by yourself, and they all killed themselves. I was like, oh my god!
That totally threw him off right there.
That was so surprising to me, because we just had that conversation with young Ford last episode.
He thought it was over.
Like, how could you possibly plan for this? But like, he knows William so well. I just find whatever the Ford and William story is, because we didn't get to see a lot of like Ford and William in any of the flashbacks. It was specifically William basically taking the place of Logan, and earning that spot as far as being the person running Delos, because then we saw him taking over his father-in-law spot too. So that was more the flashbacks there, is how he established himself as like the authority over the park. But we haven't seen any flashbacks between William and Ford yet. So why is there this like, why is Ford out to get him now? I'm just super interested in what that storyline is. It's like, because we haven't seen any Ford William flashbacks yet. Like none of those yet. None. But we know now that William is so established in the history of the building of WestWorld that they obviously interacted, and there's obviously bad blood there. So like, how is it going to come together?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be mind blowing, just like season 1 was towards the end. And right
when
now,
all the pieces fall together.
Yeah, and right now they just sprinkling you with puzzle pieces, and I mean, you gotta be smart enough to know how to put them together. About time we get either halfway or more than halfway to the end, you gotta be already ready to understand what's already had happened. So by the time we get to these last ones, you get your mind be ready to be like.
And just for the sake of noting, we will not be speaking a lot or reacting a lot because we're so focused on the movie.
You gotta listen.
The show. We gotta listen to be focused. So if you guys are about that, it's all good. But there's gonna be strictly focused because like we gotta follow this mess. And
this is probably more of a informational episode. I'm sure there's gonna be some shocking episodes where it's just like, damn, it's just like episode 1 was. They just came in just murdering everybody.
Yeah.
Just get to the business. So there is gonna be some times where we just gotta listen.
Yeah,
so.
This was definitely, I gotta focus on all these little croutons of potential look backs and puzzle pieces.
All of that.
I gotta take all the little breadcrumbs.
Yeah, but I'm interested, man. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to them blow my mind because I know it ain't going the way we think it's about to go. It's gonna turn a different way. Watch.
Something's gonna happen.
Yep. All right. Well, look. Thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Westworld season 2, episode number 2. And until next time, people. Peace.
John vibe in the air, let's go! I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the hardest dude in the club right now. She got the VIP locked down, cause she the baddest chick in the club right now.
I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the baddest chick in the club right now. He got the VIP locked down, cause he the hottest dude in the club right now.
Look, I'm on the guest list, walking past these